Hi, and welcome back to the McGrew YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be doing a little furniture flip focusing on this precious white dresser. As you can see, it was a little bit beat up and needed to be brought back to life. Today's video is in collaboration with Texas Vintage Addiction and Paint Transfer Design. In this video series, we're going to be focusing on the products in Dixie Belle's Bells and Whistles collection, which includes transfers, stencils, silk screen stencils, as well as rice paper. I will be using transfers on this beautiful piece, but in order to get it ready for that, I needed to give it a fresh coat of paint. I thought that the current color of the dresser suited the style really well, so I chose Dixie Belle's Buttercream to just brighten it up and give it a fresh look. A few coats of paint sanding in between each coat gave it the perfect smooth finish. I made sure to use a minimal amount of paint and the tip of my angled brush to get in all of the nooks and crannies. It is truly amazing how a coat of paint can completely transform a piece. After even just the first coat, this piece is looking so much better. If you're interested in trying out some Dixie Belle paint for yourself, you can use the link in the description box below to purchase products and have them shipped straight to your house. After I had finished applying all of my coats of paint, I allowed the piece to sit for 3 days so that the paint could be fully and completely dry before I went in with the transfers. This was one of my first times using the Dixie Belle Bells and Whistles transfers, and I am so happy with these designs. These Alice transfers are absolutely beautiful. The images are taken right from the vintage storybooks, and they have so much charm. If you're interested in trying out Dixie Belle's transfers for yourself, you can use the link in the description box below to look at all of the designs available. I cut apart all of the transfer designs and laid out all of my drawers. I knew I wanted to keep the design images focused on the drawers so that the rest of the dresser had a nice, clean, crisp look. I arranged these images for probably an hour and a half before I finally settled on the finished design that I wanted. As far as applying the transfers, I didn't want to speed up any of the footage so that you could see exactly how it happens in real time. So you just peel off the backing sheet and stick your image onto your piece of furniture or whatever project you're working on. This image was a little taller than my drawer front, so I knew it would have to be cropped just slightly. I had his feet hang over the bottom edge because I wasn't super worried about his feet being visible. They're not the most critical part of the image. Once my image is placed down, I use the little wooden rub tool that comes with this set to start rubbing my transfer into the surface of the wood. I started by applying a medium amount of pressure and then checking the edges of the transfer to see if the image had stuck. Anywhere that needed a little more rubbing, I just went in and pressed the image on a little bit harder. You can see here, I just folded his feet right over and ripped off the excess piece of the transfer so that it didn't get stuck in the drawer while it was closing. Next, I used my fingertips to rub in the transfer a little bit more, just to make sure there was good adhesion and it fit nicely on the surface. I then played around with the smaller transfer images just to figure out my exact location and repeated the process on both of those. I was honestly impressed by how easy this process was. The transfers went on very nicely and the payoff was amazing. They look so perfect on this drawing. I'm so happy with how this final product turned out. This piece is absolutely precious and has so much character. It would be absolutely perfect in a nursery or a child's playroom. I ended up adding these knobs to the front that are made of rose quartz, and I think the real stone just adds another level of charm to it. And the little Cheshire cat on top is so precious. This dresser is available for sale in my booth at the shops at McGrew. If you want any information on it, you can find it in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget that you can order all of your Dixie Belle products online using the link in the description below or in my booth at the shops at McGrew in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We hope to see you soon.